Hey guys, how's it going? It is I, the real Randy Chavez. I'm coming at you today with a Veve Omi update video. Guys, if you're new, welcome. If not, welcome back. I love y'all. Everyone say, where's Dashy? Yeah, Dashy's somewhere else right now. So we do have a couple of things to go over today. The first thing, hello, Mr. Kitty. This is Leo. Everyone say hi to Leo. We do have a leak of the Darth Vader animation. Shout out to Dino Lang that went and just recorded this. It was available on the web app, not on the actual Veve app, but the web app. So let's take a look at it real quick. The man right here. Dino Lang. Oh god.
On it again. Here we
go. Okay, so pretty much that was it. What you see is just him, the lightsaber in his right hand, turning on. He does a force choke while breathing, raising somebody up. So that's going to be really cool in the animation. Really cool for a lot of people that are like in the Vault OGs that are just going to go in and just make some really cool artwork, make some like movie scenes, go like that. I wish he kind of had like a slashing motion. I don't know how you'd be able to do that because it just stays right there. It just stays pretty static. I think at some point though, maybe we can get a little bit more of an animation, just because there's almost no point in just force choking someone without slashing. I mean, you can really unalive somebody that way. Anyway, we do have some other news. I'm going to move on real quick. Just again, shout out to Dino Lang for that. So we do have a question from Aldous Havley asking Puddin Cheeks, like, hey Puddin, I love that, saying, as more non-Veve circulating supply reduction, direct burns, and reserve transfers get implemented, do you intend to add that data to the sheet? Oh, awesomeness. Just wondering. And Puddin Cheeks says that is the plan. May make its own tab as well to keep the data as concise as possible. Those that do not know what it's talking about, go to Puddin Cheeks, just type in Puddin Cheeks on Twitter. You should be able to find him. I think it's a Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. And he just has a amazing Google spreadsheet that I think is linked up there. And what you see is the data on all of the, let me lower that brightness real quick. You see the data on the date and the amount of Omi that was burned and the amount of money that was spent in gems, the gems that were bought, the gems that have been spent. It's absolutely bananas. Everyone should have that. Puddin Cheeks is the man. There's a reason he's on my fridge. Moving on. So there is like a 30-second, I guess not a trailer. There's a 30-second advertisement that's played at the Star Wars convention, the Star Wars Celebration, and that is not featured here. Here is just additional stickers that you can get. You can download the Grogu sticker book and the Book of Boba Fett stickers, Taking a Nap or On My Way. And they're cool, they're cute. People might want to get them just to get them. There's no limit to what people will buy. They will buy anything. Hello K had tweeted before saying, hey, at David Yu and at Veve Official, I'm at UK Comic-Con and Genshin Impact is everywhere. Seems like the most trendy IP at the moment, ha ha ha. Just saying. For those that don't know, that was just an RPG that was just released a couple years ago. I think it's coming to the Switch eventually as well. It's just something that a lot of people are really into. And Trevor Makes Content had responded, 2 billion in revenue will do that, meaning that you can afford to go and advertise everywhere. And what did David Yu say last year? He said last year that we will have $1 billion in revenue this year. I said that it would be 2 billion, so we'll see what happens. Jeremy Padower said, the last 2 days, we had 3 billion Omi burn in 2 days, 1.5% of the entire reserve. Now, overall, that's 25% of the entire reserve has been burned. And to burn the remainder, 327-ish billion in transactions would equal 100% of the reserve at this token level. They could do that in a year. And I'm sorry, I meant that 327 million is all that it would take to burn the rest of the tokens in the reserve wallet, which again could be done in under a year, possibly by the end of this year that they could do that. 327 million is not a lot. That's it is, but we're a company that's worth a couple billion, easy. So Jeremy also tweets at the end, we need token utility. I agree with him 100,000%. So there's a couple of whale news. There is one whale, maybe not on the level of, let's say, like Brock McBlockchain or hang on. It has been very active outside this window tonight. Not like a whale like Dr. Profit or Ray Fixie, but a slightly smaller whale is right now deciding to go and sell a lot of their stuff, or most of their Veve collectibles. They already sold most of their Omi. They did sell their Omi at 0.00, like 22, 24, whatever it was. They said they do plan to rebuy in when it hits 3 zeros. I think they're planning to buy in at 0.0007 or 0.0008. again, just keeping everyone posted on this is what this one whale is doing. They have a they think that this is not the worst. They think that the worst is still yet to come, that it will get worse before it gets better, which it may very well. I don't know. I'm hodling, I'm chilling. And speaking of that, he's not funding the project. He's not saying like, oh, it's I'm taking out my money because of X, Y, and Z. Still a whale, still fully intends to go on in here. Just this is what he thinks the short term might happen. Very convinced of that. Again, I'm not doing that, but just be advised that there are screenshots shared in whale groups every single day of people that like, I don't want to say criticize this project fairly, because there is a couple criticisms that could be said, but the ones that say like this is a garbage company, like they're shared every day, and we laugh at that. Like we like that gives us great pleasure and joy because it's hysterical. Speaking of whales, pretty much most of the ones that I talk to on a daily or a weekly basis, they're all going for this drop tomorrow, like hard. Kay had Kay had a post on Twitter. I'll read it for you right now. Kay must have taken it down because I can't even find it right now. What it was a poll about what you think Vader, the Ultra would go for, and it was like 250 to 300 or like 1,000 plus, and I'm pretty sure that these go for like 2K. And the reason I say that is because the Mickey Mouse NFT collection, with Steamboat Willie, had pretty similar mints. It had up to 6,900. Everyone comment nice down below for the 6,900 mints, and it was up to 10K at one point. So it had more mints. It was not a first appearance. It's not a first edition. It was supposed to be, and then when they said no, this doesn't count as a first appearance, not first edition. It doesn't even have that animation sticker on it. If you take a look at it, it doesn't even say animated on there, which it should. I think you'll get that at some point, and that's slightly less than $1,000 right now. But when you have something that is a first appearance that has that animation button, that is freaking Darth Vader, and both those characters are fairly similar in popularity. Everybody knows what Mickey Mouse is, but Darth Vader's just cooler, man. This should go minimum 2K. Again, a lot of the whales that I know are going to spend thousands, tens of thousands on this. Like millions of dollars will be spent tomorrow. Speaking of whales, I also was helping out another whale today, just on what to buy. They had a decent amount of gems. I was like, okay, so I got them to buy a lot of gems, and they got a Secret Rare Spider-Man. They got a partner statue. They got a Todd and a Riso. And I don't know what they're going to do with the last, I don't know, 10, 15,000 gems that they have. They might save that for a rainy day. They might get a couple of Grail comics. They might use the bulk of that for tomorrow. I'm not sure. But again, just letting you know, I mean, there's so much money going into this app every single day. I'm more and more bullish every day, to no avail. Omi the Clown says, I'm sorry, we have Veve Viral that says, what are some #Veve fam ideas for how the Akomi team should use the buyback funds if they're not allowed? I like the ideas of either using it for Omi marketing through influencers or using it to buy the random collectibles and give them back to the community. Communication is key. The Todd Father responds, give it all to Omi the Clown as payment. In turn, he'll have the MCP and web app fully integrated within 2 months. Which, again, so this is why, again, much love to the Todd Father. We have a bet going on with the Veveverse, and details on that later. I think I've already said that, but that's for another video. Much love for the Todd Father, but again, it's the types of things like this where a lot of people just don't know all the information that goes on, whether it be behind closed doors, or just the conversations that go on behind closed doors, or just being privy to that info. You do have Omi the Clown retweeting that and responding, appreciate the comment, but I know the devs and their caliber at Akomi firsthand, and they are more than capable of doing this. If things are going slow, it's because efforts are most likely on something we aren't privy to yet, in my opinion. Love, love, love. Agreed here. Everyone that was in this, from Veve Viral to the Todd Father to Omi the Clown, nothing but love. I even tweeted at Veve Viral saying that, hey, I actually had an idea about this. I think it was in yesterday's video, so go watch that. That's really great. And I'm patting myself on the back. It's a really great video you did, Chavez. Thanks, Chavez. No problem, Chavez. Someone outside my door. And yeah, so it's just a bunch of ideas on what they could and probably should do with the money that would really help them short and long term. But What Omi the Clown had said, that's tip of the iceberg. There's so much coming that it's insane. Like again, there's a reason why me and a bunch of whales laugh at a bunch of people that are footing this and say like, oh, they can't do anything. Ridiculous. So moving on, I had a comment I think before that said the app is dying. No one wants to put in fresh money. So with exception of the 27th and the 28th, because we don't have that data yet, but on the 25th and the 26th, or let's just go with the 26th, we had over 1.5 million new gems bought from the store, not people buying from, discounted gems wherever. We had 1.5 million gems bought from the store, from the actual app, and we had about 2.3 million gems that were spent in that app. Like, again, not even on the secondary market, just on that. So again, you have a couple $1 million just on that one day, not including every other day that happens. It's just wild. Brockman Blockchain tweets, new scam is people reaching out from X country about your NFTs for clothing lines. It's all BS and likely to get you scammed. So if you do get any of those messages via Discord, Twitter, Reddit, whatever, just don't pay attention. He also tweets that I'm currently working on new type of airdrop for Feesh holders. It's going to take some really big things to pull off, but I will continue to try to push the envelope of what is possible and constantly try to deliver 10x the value felt. Which is, again, if you don't have your Feesh yet, oh my god, you can do so much with that. Like there's so much content that's given out, it's insane. Brock McCloudchain also tweets again and says, once Veve official does interoperability, I plan to investigate allowing collectible versus collectible wagers when you burn/add prize pool some OMI to each wager. Basically what he means is that in conjunction with being able to wager, I'm going to bet 10 million OMI or 5 million OMI or even as little as 1,000 OMI, whatever it is, you'll also be able to, like, I'll bet my wall for your wall, I'll bet my reso for your whatever, and yeah, that's going to be bananas. So people would not only bet OMI, they could essentially just bet collectibles, which this could get very dangerous. This is going to be awesome. It's going to be like Monopoly, like times 10. It's going to be like Trouble or Sorry, like times 10. Hey, sweet pea. Brockman Blockchain, another tweet saying, if it wasn't clear, once OMI to NFT lands, you'll be able to quick sell a collectible for layer 2 OMI, which is what we have on the Veve app. Go use it for games and prizes in the Feesh arena, then withdraw it right back to Veve to buy something else, all easily with no gas. So, you can be able to buy whatever, like, Waltz, Todd's, Murmucornos, skateboards. As Brockman Blockchain says, you're going to be able to bet them and come back. It's going to be insane. And that's about it. So everyone, please comment, like, and subscribe. Comments are good for the YouTube algorithm. Sorry for the no stream tonight. Just, again, at the girlfriend's. Got a lot of need a day. I will talk to you all tomorrow. Good luck on the Vader drop. I won't be going live for that because I need to be right next to the router for that drop. Got to go like that. All right, I love you all. Class dismissed. Goodbye.